Capricorn. How are you, my darlings? I hope you are well. What has been happening in your world? As per usual, I've been missing for a minute out here. I've been working so hard on so many things. Also, I've been up-leveling, upgrading, just really expanding my consciousness in ways that even I didn't expect to expand. But you know, this is how the life is going these days. Everything is changing, everything is moving. All we can do is to be open and accept the change that is coming our way, because it is what, team? It is needed. It is so needed. But I'm happy I can be here with you guys today to give you a reading. I promised there will be a reading today, mainly because it was a lady who ignited all of the videos again. She commented almost on every single video, and I was just like, oh my God, who is this person that really likes my videos? I mean, every now and again this happens, and I was just like, I'm going to do a reading this week. I wanted to do it tomorrow, then I got the intuitive hit to do it right now. I wasn't actually even ready to do a reading, and I was just like, okay, I need to go and do a reading. So I had to do like a little bit of tidying up, so excuse any sort of messy macy in the background, team. But as usual, I am here for the Cappies. Let's see what we have. What is the energy? It's full moon today, team. Full moon today. Maybe that's also why I felt ignited to come on here and give this reading. It's the full moon in Pisces. So, you know, a lot of imagination, intuitive knowing, okay? There's going to be a lot of you are just going to know things, and you don't even know how you know these things. Really, it's going to affect the people who have a Pisces moon more. You know, that more has to do with the emotions. And it more has to do with our ways of thinking that are changing to becoming more creative and stuff like this. There was something else that actually wanted to come through there. Okay, it's gone. This is how it works with me. It's here 1 second, and then out of nowhere, it's gone missing. I'm sorry, team. But what do I have for Capricorns? So a lot of you are going to have a lot of intuitive knowing. Even the people who don't usually, the people that don't usually feel like they have a lot of intuition in terms of being close to the veil, even you're going to be having a little bit more insights. I will have a look at that. What was that? Judgments and the 7 of coins. These two just fell random. Let me just give them a quick little scan over. This is very interesting, because exactly what I was saying, like here with the Judgment card, is very much that case, right, of looking more towards your higher self, or looking more towards a mentor maybe who is able to give you those messages. Look at that card. Isn't that very interesting? That's very, very interesting. For some of you, there may be a decision here to reignite something that was, it faded into the past. For some of you, there may be an announcement of moving into another direction in terms of work. I feel like it could be work here. With the 7 of coins here, it could be a situation that was a little bit stagnant. There's not been a lot of growth to actually speak of, right? But what this is really calling for you to do is to stick at it, especially those of you who are actually on a healing journey, healing. Oh gosh, there was something else I wanted to say. What is going on today? Healing journey, healing something else that came through. It may come back, team. But yeah, that's a very interesting one. Judgments and the 7 of coins. Those of you who are moving maybe into healing modalities in terms of strengthening your trust muscle to be able to teach these things. I know that I've been going through a lot of this at the moment, a lot of up levels, a lot of upgrades, a lot of changes in relation to what it is that I offer. Anything else? There's an elevation now. There's an elevation of the collective. An elevation of the collective in terms of old paradigms dying and fading to the past. As you know, our queen has just she passed away just 2 days ago, just in time for the 0909 portal here. You know, a lot of these things are happening at the right time. There's a lot of things that are happening, team, right? I can't go into it here, right? Because some of you are just going to be like, oh. You know what I mean? But it is one of those kind of things where there's a lot of things that are happening. And this is change that has been occurring for the past 2 years, really, that our life was taken away from us, almost in a way. So there's going to be a lot of elevation in terms of people moving more individually. There's going to be a lot more individual movement. People are standing more in their power here. It's a very interesting thing. People are standing more in their power. The old paradigm of being really sort of tribal in the way of how we interact, it's going to be quite different now. You know, mainly because what's going to be happening is a lot of people are mutating on a personal level. There's a lot of individual upgrades that are going on. These people who are mutating and up-leveling, these people are here at this time, right now on the earth, to elevate everybody else. So if you're part of that collective, you are one of us. You're an alien, honey. You're one of us. You are here to elevate the earth right now, in whatever way that you do it, okay? Doesn't mean you have to do what I do. Many different ways. A lot of you are here to do this. That was almost like a channeled message. Give me some messages for Capricorn. What can they expect in September, please? Can I have clear messages? What can Capricorn expect? So, there was an issue there with the skipping of words that I did. Sometimes that happens in my readings. What are you accepting that maybe you don't have to accept? You need to have a look at that, okay? What can Capricorn expect in September, please? Give me 3 cards. All right. And give me 3 nice shuffles. The cards are jumping. They want to talk. This is what happens when they have a break. So sometimes it's nice to come on a little bit. Rarely. Give me 3 cards, please. Okay. Hierophants. 2 more. All right. All right, Cappy. Nice. Nice indeed. So, Capricorn. I have the Hierophant. I have the King of Wands. And I also here have the Strength card. So, there could be a few things that's going on here for a multitude of people. Remember, this is a very general reading, very, very general. So take what resonates, whatever it doesn't, let it go in the flow, as I always say. All right, so here we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophants, right, this could indicate a leader, you know. This could indicate something that's very official. So remember what I said a little bit earlier? Hold on, let me fix this camera a little bit. Remember what I said a little bit earlier about the whole thing of ascending to a higher level of who you are. This could also be that. Or you could have a mentor. You know, remember I mentioned this whole mentor thing. There could be a mentor who is teaching you something and helping you to elevate yourself. If you have a look at that card, there's 2 people there at the bottom looking up to this particular person. There could be somebody who's going through that at the moment, who's learning from a mentor or seeking a mentor to transition them into this new way of being, this new paradigm. There could be someone here who is also in a higher level of, looking for a higher level of commitment, or in a higher level of commitment. As the cards fell out, that is what is at the bottom, the Lovers. So there could be a love situation here with this King of Wands. You know how you people, you love your King of Wands, I have to say. Oh, all right. Two cards here fell on the floor. That could be significant or not. All right. Wasn't particularly looking to clarify anything, but what came out was the Empress and the Four of Wands. This is a nice combination, actually. Really nice conversation. Loads of major arcana. There's someone here who's going through some major shifts, entering new portals, going into another level of self, or another level of commitment is coming into someone's life here. Also, what I'm enjoying, right, I'm really enjoying this Empress. Right, this Empress just sits back. She's in receptive mode. This is somebody who's very, very fruitful. She's opulent. She doesn't have to push. She doesn't have to push anything to get anything done. Life just comes to her and she just accepts. I love that vibe. I really, really love that vibe. There's a lot of stability, maybe some celebrations for somebody. You know, remember what I said earlier, right? There is somebody here maybe who's moving into a higher level of commitment here with the King of Wands. Maybe the King of Wands. Let's have a look a little bit deeper at that, okay? But there is the Four of Wands, right? So the Four of Wands is very much somebody who is focusing on their stability. There's a lot of meanings around here with this. You know, somebody maybe who's getting married. You know, could be someone settling down, moving into a new area, new house. Could be to do with partnership, as what I'm saying here. There's also the synchronicity of the 1111. It's a very interesting thing because with the 1111, I woke up this morning, right, and I had that number in my head. So there is something with that there. Some of you are seeing a lot of 1111. Okay, these are messages from the universe. Up level, upgrade, move into the next paradigm. All right. Yeah. And right underneath that is the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords, right? And for me, it's a very spiritual card. It's a very spiritual card. This is somebody who's moving away from choppy waters. But, right, this is somebody who's moving away willingly with chopping waters. No. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. Willingly moving away from choppy waters, almost entering a portal, right, of a smooth time in their life. A smooth time in their life. This is almost like a mental energy, but although there's water here, this could also be to do with the emotions. It's interesting that I did that as well, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Somebody is praying a lot. There's a lot of prayers that are going on here. You know, there's a lot of prayers. There's a lot of looking for the higher plateau. Gosh. All right, Capricorn, you're not messing with me today, are you? You're just like, yeah, we're going to give it to you. We ain't seen you for God knows how long, and now look. Some of you may have a child. Or this could be a metaphorical movement of the inner child is trying to elevate itself. Right? So this is somebody who's doing a lot of the inner work. You know, so all of the spiritual stuff, it really feels like it's relevant here. Beautiful. All right. At the break of the deck, the Two of Cups. Is somebody getting married here? Is somebody really speaking to their higher self here? You know, there are 2 to 3 strands of people here. You know, 2 to 3 strands of stories, 2 to 3 strands of people here who are going to be tuning in. This is going to be relevant for a few of you. Somebody's getting married or moving to this higher level of commitment. Somebody here is also moving into a higher level of self, communicating more with source. I want more on that King of Wands, please. The Capricorns are just like, we want to know about the love. If the love is here, can we get some more information on that? Why is the King of Wands here? Is this to do with a love commitment? What is happening here with the King of Wands? Why is he here? And why is he at the center of the reading? This could also be a situation of some of you are really stepping into that King of Wands energy, really entrepreneurial, looking for new adventures, new things to invest in. Some of you are entrepreneurial, really entrepreneurial, right? There's a lot of enthusiasm, Right. The King of Wands, he wants to get a lot of things done. And he's very driven, very, very driven. Can I have more with the King of Wands, please? There could be a lack of communication that's happening at the moment, maybe with this King of Wands. That's also a possibility. A lack of communication. Okay, that card turned over twice, so I now have to read it. Give me two more here. With the Five of Pentacles that fell here, yeah, there's definitely a lack of communication. Definitely a lack of communication here. And with that lack of communication between of two people, all right, lack of communication in between of two people, there could also be another energy that's stepping in. Right. This is an older person. Could be the mental person that I've been talking about all along. Could be a mental person or somebody who is at a higher level, in their enterprise, in their world. Very stubborn kind of energy sort of thing, but they've got the goods to back it up. Right. So like a maverick kind of energy, very sort of driven. Older energy though, you know, it is definitely an older energy here, right? But there's a lack of communication here with somebody. The male and the female are not communicating. I saw the King of, I'm sorry, not the King, the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords actually fell, but the Queen of Swords turned over. Okay, there could be some kind of ghosting situation here. There are people that are not talking. Somebody feels left out of a situation because there's an element of confusion here about a new cycle. Somebody has one foot in the old, and one foot in the new. Now I'm running out of battery. Okay, so I'm going to have to make this quick. Quicker, Rick. All right. So what is the question I should ask now? Is there anything else? Okay, King of Cups is back as well. So some of you, that water sign, remember that water sign we spoke about such a long time ago? That water sign is still around. They just come out of the deck. Is there anything else that I need to know? There's going to be a little bit of a hold up about something, right? The hold up is time to think, you know, to try and see something from a new perspective, to try and look at something from another different kind of angle. There'll be happiness at the end of this. Give me two more. Let me round up for Capricorn. Why are all your cards falling on the floor? Oh, Strength came out again. So you've had the Strength card twice. You had it there and you had it there. There's a call to try and see something through as much as what you can. Do you have the Strength at this time? There is healing for somebody here. That's interesting. Healing, faith, hope. Beautiful card to turn up in a reading. Also here with the Seven of Swords. So there's time, right? There's a time now for you to be quite strategic about what it is that you're bringing into the world. You know, remember what I said earlier? There's an entrepreneur here. There's an entrepreneur that is trying to elevate. There is many stories here, many stories. Someone should take a leap of faith into a situation. There is someone here that needs to take a leap of faith into a situation to open up the communication channels with a water sign or with somebody who's very much in control of business. You've got to open up. You've got to open up those comms channel. That becomes important. Okay. I'll see if I can squeeze out maybe 3 more cards. Come on, don't die on the phone. Come on. Okay. Is there anything else Really interesting. I was going to say, is there anything else Cancer needs to know? There's some water signs that are sort of like lingering around here. Okay, 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay, 6 of Cups, I did see that earlier. So 7 of Wands in reverse, the Death card right in the middle. So something is dying to be reborn, right? There's something here, right, about a clearing out of something here that doesn't need to be sort of focused on anymore. There's something here from the past. I don't know if it's that. I am going to have a look quickly. Is it that thing from the past? Hierophant in reverse. Why is the Hierophant in reverse? Give me something there. Hierophant was upright before. Do you remember that? Okay, someone here is not using their intuition in regards to a relationship. You know exactly what it is that you need to do. Or somebody here is not using any of their intuition or inner knowing, right, about this stepping into the higher power, right? It's time to, for those of you who are not meditating, now you need to meditate. Tonight, that needs to happen. This is a portal. And the call is to try to meditate as much as what you can. As I said that, right, the clock struck at 21:21. That is also a sign for somebody to understand that things are elevating, but it's about them putting in the work. I think that's what's... Also to trust that there is a possibility for something to open up for you. Okay, give me anything more. Yeah, creativity wants to come through, right? There is a new passionate start that wants to come through, but something here has to die first. You know, it needs to be swept out. It needs to be swept out of the situation. There's something here from the past. Something here is lingering here from the past. Could be a love situation. There's a lot of reminiscing about things. There's reminiscing about things. It could be about an old marriage or old partnership. There is something about that. That's just going to be for like 1 or 2 people. With the 7 of Wands in reverse, you're moving out of that Seven of Wands in reverse. Can I get something on that? That's very interesting. I struck a blank, which is really strange. You didn't fall, but I'll have a look. Okay. Yeah, there needs to be some give and take in a situation. Okay, those fell quickly. Ha! But there will be happiness. Emotional fulfillment. I mean, so for those of you who are looking for the happy family, the white picket fence, whatever that means for you, that could be anything. That could be anything. Okay, that is possible at the end of this situation. Try and clear out the things that you need to clear out, and more meditation needs to be done here. More meditation needs to be done. Yes, you know what? I'm going to stop it there. More meditation needs to be done. Tonight is the night to do it. All right then, team. It was wonderful to be with you, Capricorn. As per usual, I will tune in again as soon as I can. But this seems to be the energy for September. A lot of change, a lot of, I would say, it's mental changes as well. There's a lot of mental changes and moving on from old situations into new situations. There's a lot reminiscing though, you know, there's a lot of reminiscing on this old situation, but the call is for you to clear this out so that so you can step out of one cycle and straight into another one that's going to bring a lot of abundance. It's going to be quite fruitful for you. All right, Capricorn, the end. I shall see you again soon, my loves. Ciao for now.